Stop doing that behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Some people may get, because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing.
Bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property.
Ice Cube just stirred up serious controversy, calling out Floyd Mayweather over an alleged $42 million scandal. During a conversation on Joe Rogan's podcast, Cube didn't hold back. He pointed out how Floyd's persona has dramatically shifted over the years, from the sharp, disciplined pretty boy known for elite boxing skills to the flashy money version focused heavily on wealth and image. Cube went on to question Mayweather's current path, suggesting that exhibition fights and some of his business moves raise eyebrows. Instead of chasing greatness inside the ring, it seems like the focus has shifted toward keeping the cash flowing. Rogan chimed in with his own take, saying Floyd's continued appearances in the ring aren't about proving dominance anymore. According to him, it's more about sustaining an expensive lifestyle that demands constant income.
Well, it's interesting when fighters figure out ways to do that too, like what Floyd is doing. What Floyd is doing is so interesting. He retires from fighting and he says, I'll just start boxing people who have no chance.
Hey, why not? You know? I mean, exhibition. Like, we saw that in, what was Rocky 3 or something?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, he started doing exhibitions with Hulk Hogan and,
Yeah, exactly.
And got caught. I mean, he got hurt, like, dealing with that. So, I mean, I think people want to see Floyd fight. Some people want to see him lose.
Broke his hands a lot. So when he was younger, they called him Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah.
And then he changes his name to Money. And when he changes his name to Money, he turns heel.
Yeah.
He became like this guy, and everybody wanted to see him get beat.
Yeah.
And he's the most unhittable guy in the history of the sport.
Yes, sir.
He's right up there with Pernell Whitaker. Like, those are the two guys that I say are like the most elusive guys in modern, past Willie Pep, in modern era. Pernell Whitaker and Floyd. Floyd's even more impressive because he stands right in front of guys.
He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him.
Right in front of you.
And you can't get a good one on him.
You can't get shit on him.
It's one of the most amazing skill sets. He's like a one of those like Minnesota Fats kind of pool.
Floyd Mayweather's legacy in boxing is undeniable. He's often placed among the sport's all-time greats. But outside the ring, his constant showcases of extreme wealth have started to raise eyebrows. The latest controversy erupted after he publicly claimed to own real estate valued at $42 million. It didn't take long for that statement to be challenged, as publicly available records quickly contradicted the claim. That moment didn't sit well with fans or critics. Many saw it as an unnecessary exaggeration, something that only fueled doubts about his off-ring persona. Instead of reinforcing his image, it left people questioning why someone with such a decorated career would feel the need to stretch the truth. His achievements as a fighter remain unquestioned, but situations like this are causing some to rethink how they view his credibility beyond boxing.
It's found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy.
Back in 2021, Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tyga reportedly worked with a watch broker to secure high-end watches and jewelry from Miami jeweler Leonard Sulaimanoff, making initial payments upfront. But as months went by, additional payments never materialized. Frustrated, Sulaimanoff took legal action, filing a federal lawsuit in August 2024. The suit is serious, accusing Mayweather and Tega of racketeering under the RICO Act, fraud, civil, conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft. According to Sulaimanov, the pair still owe close to $4 million for luxury items, including Audemars Piguet, Richard Mille, and PC Philippe timepieces, along with diamond-studded jewelry.
Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them. But in this sense, is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits. But as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get.
Floyd Mayweather has raked in massive sums from his exhibition bouts, particularly when facing well-known personalities like Logan Paul. While these matches aren't the typical competitive showdowns, they've proven incredibly profitable. Exact figures can be murky, but estimates indicate the payouts are staggering. Take the Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight, for instance. It's reported to have pulled in roughly $50 million. The financial success didn't hinge solely on the action in the ring. It was fueled by enormous viewership, high-profile sponsors, and the overall spectacle surrounding the event.
How much money Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul made to box each other. There was over 1 million pay-per-view buys, which means there's $50 million in revenue. And Floyd made $10 million just a show and half of the pay-per-view buys, which is $35 million. Meanwhile, Logan made $250,000 just a show and 10% of the pay-per-view buys, which is about $5 million. And that's not even to mention the sponsors. Floyd said that patches on his trunk cost $30 million to sponsor. Do you think Floyd is capping or no? He even came rocking an OnlyFans sponsorship. And Logan probably even made more in sponsorships than Floyd because he has a much larger platform. Walked into the ring with this Charizard Pokemon and now it's worth $1 million. He also made tons of other sponsorships with Atari and other crypto companies. Hit that follow button if you didn't know this.
Logan Paul, the YouTube sensation turned boxer, came forward claiming that Floyd Mayweather never paid the $3 million promised after their exhibition fight. This allegation casts a shadow over Mayweather's financial dealings, implying that even with his enormous earnings, he might not always honor his agreements. Logan didn't hold back, hinting at possible legal action, which could open the door to more high-profile disputes over money.
Bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd paid me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something.
The unpaid sum to Logan Paul quickly escalated into a serious legal threat. By declaring his intent to take Mayweather to court, Logan highlighted what could be recurring issues in the boxing legend's financial dealings. This incident suggests that even someone of Mayweather's stature may have a history of neglecting contractual commitments. Logan's warning underscores mounting frustration over these lingering money disputes, casting a harsher light on Mayweather's reputation for financial reliability.
He has not paid me in full, that is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison.
Mayweather's exhibition bouts have attracted huge sponsorship. Deals with cryptocurrency companies among the biggest backers. These partnerships have been a key driver of the massive revenue surrounding these events. Yet, his ties to the crypto world have sparked controversy, as it appears he may not have fully grasped the projects he was endorsing, raising questions about his involvement and judgment in these ventures.
The cool thing to do right now. So Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just had their fight. Logan went 8 rounds with the 50-0 Mayweather, but look at their shorts. So first of all, here is Logan's shorts that he wore. He had Blockfolio as a sponsor, which, you know, we all track our portfolios on Blockfolio, and he also had Superbid. Superbid is some kind of random coin that sponsored Logan, and their whole website right now is just about how they sponsored him. But let's take a look at Floyd's shorts. Floyd Mayweather was sponsored by Ethereum Max, which is just some random ass coin that paid Floyd to put them on his shorts. As you can see, it's one of those 0.00 shit coins. It's down 10% even after the promo. So I obviously don't recommend buying any of those coins. But you can see that Floyd and Logan were both sponsored by crypto companies, which is honestly pretty cool for...
Floyd Mayweather's ties to cryptocurrency ventures have come under scrutiny. Reports indicate he received hefty sums from crypto companies to promote their platforms. But questions quickly emerged about his awareness of what he was backing. It seems he might not have fully grasped whether the projects were legitimate, casting doubt on his role in these high-profile endorsements.
Celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything what that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy can't read, you know.
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager. Yeah. He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over, the manager makes his little cut from it, and he just says, what do you want me to say and what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right? And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me.
The rise of celebrities like Floyd Mayweather endorsing cryptocurrencies has triggered increasing alarm. When high-profile figures promote these ventures, they can give a false sense of legitimacy to projects that might be fraudulent or poorly planned, putting their followers at risk of bad investments. With minimal oversight, such endorsements can mislead the public into believing a crypto project is trustworthy. This growing trend highlights the urgent need for stricter regulations to protect consumers and prevent celebrity influence from fueling financial harm.
On people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian, David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now, everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box.
The growing influence of celebrities in promoting questionable cryptocurrency ventures highlights the urgent need for stricter oversight in influencer marketing. Figures like Floyd Mayweather can easily sway public perception, sometimes lending credibility to schemes that may not be trustworthy. Despite ongoing controversies surrounding his financial dealings, Mayweather continues to flaunt his staggering earnings from boxing. He frequently compares himself to other legends, insisting that no fighter has ever matched his income. While his career paychecks are undeniably massive, these boasts are increasingly tempered by mounting financial disputes and allegations of mismanagement that have surfaced in recent years.
I think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, you know, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. Had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
So is Gervonta Davis that guy?
So I want to get this right. I just want to get this right. So I'm a kid that comes from poverty, comes from nothing. 7 of us in a 1-bedroom, mother on drugs, dad career didn't go good. Dad ended up in prison, and I beat all odds and worked extremely hard to get it the legal way. And I'm proud to boast and brag about getting the legal.
Floyd Mayweather has built a reputation for openly displaying his immense wealth, frequently posting images and videos of himself surrounded by stacks of cash. In one striking example, he was seen carrying $2.5 million in a backpack, rather than depositing it in a bank. His penchant for flaunting money isn't limited to social media. He often brings it to high-profile events, including award shows, using these moments to cement his persona as one of the richest figures. Another veteran in the boxing world has shared his perspective on Mayweather's financial habits. Mosley suggests that Floyd's fear of loss isn't confined to the ring. It extends to his bank account as well. According to him, Mayweather's relentless pursuit of wealth and constant need to showcase his riches are driven by a fear of losing his elite lifestyle. Adding to the conversation, top boxing promoter Eddie Hearn weighed in, proposing that Mayweather's turn to exhibition matches may be motivated by a shortage of substantial income. Both insights paint a picture of a fighter whose financial decisions are heavily influenced by the need to maintain his high-rolling image.
You know, I don't have social media on my phone. Yeah. So they showed me Eddie. Eddie was like, Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money. That's why he doing exhibition. No, Eddie don't believe that now. Yeah.
But Eddie will say some shit like that now.
Eddie will say some shit like that. But one thing, don't worry about that. But me and Eddie got it clear. Didn't we, Eddie? Yeah. One thing, me and my buddy got it clear.
We said as long as it's 10 or 20, no problem. Anything less. Can't be less than 10. Because then we're struggling for money.
I had to show Eddie some of the account. Eddie, hold up.
Imagine how much money Floyd Mayweather would have made if I was his promoter. You know what I'm saying?
Former MMA fighter and commentator Chael Sonnen has weighed in on Mayweather's money matters, offering a different perspective. Sonnen believes that Floyd's financial challenges are less about insufficient income and more the result of extravagant spending habits, implying that even massive earnings can be undermined by poor money management.
MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box when he said he's retired, why? Why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, I mean, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own.
Floyd Mayweather has been accused of participating in a series of financial schemes that have disappointed many of his fans. Among the most prominent allegations are promotional scams, where people were misled into buying tickets, merchandise, or event access that never actually existed. A TikTok investigation highlighted how much of Mayweather's brand relied on hype rather than real substance. Numerous promotions fell short of their promises, intensifying criticism and casting a shadow over his reputation for financial integrity.
One of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
it's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more
we're not
scamming
done
to be
yet,
done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more.